The battle against the climate crisis rages on, and the loss of nature threatens our very existence. While global efforts have focused on reducing our carbon emissions, one vital key to solving the problem is consistently overlooked: the ocean. And within its depths, there's hope. Our enormous, magnificent allies in this fight: whales. In the 20th century alone, more than 3 million whales were deliberately killed, and they are still hunted to this day. They die in our fishing nets and polluted seas as we push entire species to the brink of extinction. In spite of this, whales offer us all a future. So now, more than ever, it's vital we protect them, for their sakes and for ours. The recovery of whale populations is crucial and offers us hope that we can, together, reverse the loss of nature and win our fight against the climate crisis. The ocean is one of our planet's lungs, producing more oxygen and absorbing more carbon than all of Earth's forests combined. Whales help the seas flourish. They are nature's gardeners, transporting vital nutrients in their wee and poo across vast distances. And when they die, their bodies sustain the marine environments that are critical for life on Earth. Working with brilliant scientists and groundbreaking research programs, whale and dolphin conservation is unlocking these mysteries of the deep to convince decision makers they need to save the whale to save the world. The ocean's well-being depends on whales, and so does ours. Together, we can help whales restore the ocean and heal our planet.
Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, Gabby. Also, thanks for stopping by, Gabby. You're part of Games for Waves, which means you're part of this, an integral part, all the same. But for those of you who do not know, I'm Minamushi, Cyborg Sea Slug, here for Shelf of Time, and today I'm streaming on behalf of BERF's buddy, Whale and Dolphin Conservation, and its gaming offshoot, Games for Waves. How are you doing? How you doing, every sluggy? Yeah, as you can see in the link there that Diggy just posted, it's the yearly charity event for BERF's buddies organized by Misa. Yay, Meba! Let's go, Meba! We have many, many exciting things for you today. Whew. Honestly, kind of surprised, like, taking this seriously is actually somehow more stressful than it would otherwise be, but we have a lot of stuff for you. We have a lot of stuff for you. Let's see. Let's pause this real quick. But yeah, it's an Earth Day charity event in partnership with Games for Waves. And you can see wonderful gifts you can get as thank you gifts for doing different tiers of donations. Like you can get stickers for $15, you can get here's our buddy sticker sheet for $30, and then you get everything including the new tote for BERF's buddy for $50. That's kind of crazy. It's kind of wild. Like, Misa, thank you very much, Misa, for inviting me to this and just doing so much for us and for the Earth. Very good friend, very good pal. And in addition, after we get, I think it's like every $50, we do giveaways, which has things like Steam keys for lots of fun little games, and as well as amazing art from, say, Kaizad, or like little squiddies from Mona, some stuff from Alistair, as well as Bagel Gremlin. All very good friends, very good friends. And yes, Bansha do have some keys to give away, and yes, the tote, I'm sure it's going to be great. Like, I had the one from the other year we did it, it was so good. So good. Thank you, Misa. But yes, let me try to actually keep track of everything. Like, welcome all of you. Like, there's so many of you, it's kind of hard to list off everybody, but I'm so glad that you're all here. And yes, as Diggy is saying, for every donation made during the stream, I will match the total. And there are lots of incentives, as you can see right here. We've cleared at least 4 of them, although we're getting pretty close to the next one. There's a Positivity Swap-Up community event. The details are not quite set in stone, but knowing Positivity, it'll be a good old time. And if we do somehow make the 2,000 pound milestone, there'll be a production of a cover by Misa and possibly Bansha. And let's be honest, I've heard Misa sing. Misa sings like an angel. Bansha's got those dulcet, deep tones. It's a treat. It's a treat. Getting to 2,000 would be quite interesting. And I know they were joking about it, but if we do somehow hit 2,500 pounds, they mentioned swapping to aquatic VTubers as a treat for like a week, which is a lot of art and resources to go into that. So just saying, like, it's worth it, if nothing else. As for today's schedule, we've got me playing Abzu soon. After this, we'll have Valera and Mooney playing Freddy Fish 2, and we will be finishing it off with Misa playing TKO 2 with who knows what. Also, I'm sorry, Layla, I don't know who Steven Hillenberg is. I probably should. I might just be dumb, but my head's kind of empty right now. I've kind of been, like, for the last 24 hours burning the candle from both ends. I have a lot of stuff I've been dealing with, which hopefully will pay off. Hopefully it'll pay off. But yes, a Bon Chiba cover would cure many of us, I believe. Like, it sounds good. It sounds good. It sounds like it would be a fantastic thing to do, and perhaps... And yes, I am the Minomyushi of twitch.tv/Minomyushi. It's crazy, I know. But all the same... Steven Hillenberg created SpongeBob and was a marine biologist. Oh, right. Wow, how did I forget SpongeBob's creator? But yeah, I know that, I don't remember the name, but I remember that he was a marine biologist, and that's why, at least for the original seasons, before they kind of took him off of it for obvious reasons. Putting that aside, it kind of went downhill, but, like, Hillenberg was amazing. SpongeBob in itself, honestly a beloved children's show everywhere. I'm really sad that it's kind of not as good as it used to be, but we can always at least cherish what we did have when he was still around. But all the same, let's go see what we can get into. What kind of silly marine trouble we can get into. How many friends can we help? How many weird things can we discover? How many ways can I get myself punished for various things? All the same, let's get to it, why don't we? And this was not mentioned before, but in addition to matching every donation made for stream, if £100 are raised during the stream, besides me matching it, like this is £100 from you guys, I will also do a Jump King stream because I'm willing to just suffer that much for art and for the ocean, especially the ocean. Also, why has Abzu disappeared? Please come back, Abzu. Okay, we should be Gucci. Okay, we Gucci. I was about to say, like, you better still be here, game. But yeah. Also, apparently strange thing with Abzu I didn't figure out until, like, literally an hour ago is that there's no actual volume control on the game. But yes, Jump King Suffering is on the menu, baby. We are here for it. But yeah, let's get to it. I've never actually played Abzu, surprisingly. Yes, I know. Mino hasn't played Abzu. There's a lot of games you think I've played that I haven't played. I used to be poor as heck, okay? I used to be absolutely broke for the longest time. And even now, I'm very picky on which games I pick up because, like, okay, is there a sale? No, I don't know. Jump like the dolphins, yes, that is the plan. If you can raise £100 in the next 2 hours or so. Abzu good. I would hope so, considering it's from the same people who did Journey. And in addition, if you do raise £100, I will reduce, like Bagel did, all of my eating redeems to, like, nothing so you can just obliterate me. Like, we're going full hog here. We're going full hog here. We're going to become like a whale, and eventually, through our life cycle, become marine snow to nourish the ocean. Also, oh snap, I need to actually disable this real quick so you can actually see that. Yes, this one's the Dainger's beaked whale, thought to be the only species of Megalodon common in Alaskan waters. You can read these yourself, I'll try to read along, but these are only up for like 30 seconds. Yes, the schedule was up, I realize. There's a lot to work with here. Anyways, I worked on this for too many hours. But yeah, the beaked whales are small, spindle-shaped whales with relatively small heads. Like, the game volume's still a bit loud? Really, it's down to like 5. Okay, let me lower that a bit more, because I had a feeling it would be a bit much. 4, 3, 2. Let's go 2. So I thought it had it down to like a good 30 decibels, but it might just start out louder, unfortunately. Also, wow, I look completely ridiculous. Convinced OBS has made changes to volume, possibly. But yeah, we are currently on the surface. How are we diving? Could not begin to tell you. We don't even have an oxygen tank, but don't worry about it. This isn't about that. This is about the journey, so to speak. Waka waka. Okay, press to dive. Press... Okay. Bloop bloop. Ooh, this is a weird angle to be diving from. Third-person diving is very disorienting for someone who has actually dived in first person, is all I'm saying. Also, please try not to touch the sea floor when you do dive, if you ever get the chance to dive, because that kicks up so much debris. Boost. Blub. This is very active for a diving game. Ooh. Ooh, those are... God, it's hard to tell because they're tiny, but let's see. Angelfish, surgeonfish, I think? Very cute little babies. There's a lot to take in here. But it's nice, it's peaceful, it's calm. Is that a grouper? It's hard to tell from this distance. Come here, friend. I want to say hi to you. It's either a black bass or a grouper. Hard to tell. I think that's a grouper. He's so... Oh my god, look at him. He's so cute. Look at... I love this art style. I adore... Wait, what do you mean ride him? Do not do this at home. Do not do this at home. But still, this is actually kind of really, really, really dang cute. Big old straw press of the sand. Please, BB, no, don't drink the sand. And do not ride the groupers. That is bad to do. Especially if you're in a marine sanctuary, you will go to jail. Like, there's a specific reason I usually don't, because one of my favorite dive spots is Cozumel, Mexico. It's a marine sanctuary. If you are caught touching sea life in the marine sanctuary, you'll be in Mexican prison. I would not recommend that. I would highly not recommend... Oh, he doing a big old chomp. The circle of life continues. They can't catch you while you're on your grouper. We'll see, Bancha, we'll see. I'm pretty sure the police have jet skis. And there actually are, like, underwater submersibles you can use to put yourself around. It even works if you're, like, disabled. Like, I knew a guy down there, like, Gabriel Silva. He's one of my dad's diving buddies, old diving buddies. He had a diving accident that left him paralyzed from the waist down. And you can use a submersible to still dive despite that. It's kind of insane what we've come up with in recent years. Yeah, this is nice. This feels like home. What happens if the animal touches you, though? You do your best to avoid it. Diving makes you real nervous? I mean... I can see why it would make you nervous. Oh, what is this? Like, once you actually learn all the rules and procedures, it's pretty safe, especially since you have the buddy system, but... Press to interact. Robot? Hello? But yes, if they go up and punch you, there's not much you can do about it, but you can also generally steer yourself out of the way as best you can. I am now being scanned. I am not a fish, apparently. I am just a silly little scrimblow. We have Robot Friend. I don't know what Robot Friend do. Does he help ID fish, perhaps? Oh, this is a little disorienting, but I'll get used to it. Camera. There we go. Oh, right. It's inverted for the camera controls. That's going to be a bit silly, but I'll get used to it. This is truly gorgeous, though. Little butterfly fish, come here. Blub, blub, blub. Oh no, they haven't said if there's a way to scan the fish. Because usually I'm not too bad at IDing fish, but also the art style and just the range of view is a bit troublesome. And also my head's kind of empty. I've been doing a lot of stuff. Hello? What is this? How interact? View button to meditate? Ooh. It's so green and leafy, I love it. Yes, that's another fish. Yes, Fifi, they are fish. We have not encountered any mammals yet. Not a single one. I think those... So I kind of had a brief overview of, okay, what kind of fish I will see, and I know that we do eventually get to proper, like, cetaceans and whales and dolphins and the like in Chapter 2. Whenever that is. But there will be mammals eventually, don't worry, don't worry. Many fishies, yes, that's true. Hello, grouper. Goodbye, grouper. Why is there a big old web here? And there's another robot. Little man's. A cetacean fact. I'd better be popping up. Oh, jeez. Let's see, this one is... Oh yeah, the bowhead whales. They're the longest living mammals on Earth, reaching over 200 years of age. They're named after the unique, steeply arched upper jaw and mouth, which are shaped like an anchor's bow. And life for them is, like, basically kind of just growing slowly, being a bunch of little scribbles. Honestly, I probably could be better about this, but I took so much time I didn't have time to actually study, and honestly, I've realized that 30 seconds is not really enough time for this. I could increase the length if you want to read it yourselves as well. He can be 200-year-old. He got a yes about what he tastes like chili. He takes life chili. Yes, for a moment I thought he said tastes like chili, and I was like, no, please do not eat him. Just have to give us all of these. I can give you all of these. In fact, I don't have to give you all of these because this comes from the WDC itself. On that note, let me just get that over here. You don't mind if I post a link, right? Like, the species guide is on their website. You can literally look at all of these on your own time, if you want to. Give them all of you back-to-back in a stream. I could do that. I could, in fact, do that. If they are so inclined. Like, this is not my material. This is all pulled from the WDC website. Yeah, you can post a link if you want. That's absolutely fine. It was for bowhead whale, yes. But in general, there's like an entire like species guide for all of them mentioned. Mina posted a link in our own chat. But yes, that's the one for the bowhead whale. It is quite fascinating. Like, honestly, even I didn't realize there were quite so many species of cetaceans. Like, counting all of them up when I was like doing the pathing for the file to actually get it randomized, there were 90 of them listed on WDC's website, and that's quite a list for things that are not just like tiny invertebrates. Pretty impressive. Oh dear. Oh no, Slug, you must pilot the stream. Mod the streamer. How dare he post link in chat? That's illegal. But yes, free for you to use all the species guide stuff. It's very nice. It's very cute. And yes, please read more BB. There is so much to look at. There is so much to do. Speaking of so much to look at and do, I'm trying to figure out if I can remember how to control... What is with this little, like, weird coral formation? I feel like I'm being driven away from it almost. Robot, yes. Robot, engage. That seems kind of the no-no thing to do, but it's a video game, so it's okay. That's... Yes, BB, that's species. Ooh, that is... I think that's a great white. Come back. Come back, friend. I just want to say hello and maybe get a picture. I will not chase you. I'll just kind of gently follow you. Not that you could chase a shark. You will never be able to outspeed a shark at all. Like, they're kind of fast when they want to be. They're just lazy is all. Because they feed off of usually weaker things to help make the ecosystem go round. Therefore getting rid of things like, you know, diseases and just bad evolutionary traits. On peanut butter that jelly sandwich. Don't you take my peanut butter, Diggy. That would be tragic. Also, hello, moray eels. Hello, hello, I love you. You're so cute. Although, it's surprising to see you out of your holes like this. You're usually very solitary creatures. Like, I've seen plenty of moray eel in my time, and they are just adorable. There was at one time one almost bit into Dad's arm because he's trying to feed a lionfish like a goober. It's like, yeah, what do you think was going to happen? Because it snuck around to his other side, but thankfully, because of his little spear hook, he managed to just bite the spear hook and not Dad's arm. Silly times, silly times. Is that a nautilus, or is that just... No, it's not a nautilus, I don't think. Oh, it is just a shell, I guess. Okay, goodbye, magical shell. Dad's fine. He's... Actually, honestly, Dad has had much more... And just in general, people have more accidents with, like, domesticated dogs than ocean life. And Dad tends to go on ocean trips at least a few times a year because he has more money than I do. I can only afford to do this maybe once or twice a year tops. Your dad had a moray... Oh, jeez. Chat is going fast. When an eel reaches out and it bites off your snout. When an eel reaches out and it bites off your snout, that's a moray. Your dad had a moray friend when he scuba dove. He spread spray cheese. I don't think they should eat... I don't think that's good for them, but I can't stop your dad. I'm not the police. But you probably shouldn't do that, personally saying. This is wonderful. Glub, 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 glub. Nobody should eat spray cheese, and this was decades ago. Yeah, you're not wrong. Spray cheese in general is kind of... Ooh. Its main popularity, I remember, was in the Goofy movie. It was a big thing there. Also, are you... No, you're not Tang, I don't think. The irony is normally I'd remember this, but streamer brain, I've noticed that streamer brain also affects my fish identification. It is all leaked out of my head, and it makes me kind of sad. It's okay, I will make sure to do better next time when I play more funny ocean games. Because there will be more funny ocean games, even outside of this charity, at some point. Or I'm not Mino Miyushi. Bark, bark, bark. But seriously though, this is such a pretty game. I'm just very easily distracted though, because haha, ocean. And yes, there are... Wait, what do you mean starfish? Starfish where? Are you just messing with me, BB? There are in fact plants in kelp, yes. Oh wait, that is a starfish. I think that's the... crown... Jeez, camera, cooperate. I think that's the crown starfish? Because they have like poisonous little like barbs coming out of them, unlike regular starfish. Hey, jeez. Camera. I'm not even touching the controller at this point. It just keeps looping me back around this way, because I think it's trying to point me to go in this direction. But yes, if I'm remembering right, that's one of those crown starfish. They have poisonous barbs in them. Do not touch those. That will not end well for you. Actually, wait, they're more like venomous since they injected into you, thinking on it. Controls are much like Journey. Bansha, let me let you in on a secret, Bansha. I have never played Journey. I have never played Journey. I saw Misa play Journey, but I have never played Journey. It has shrimply not happened. Also, you need to get out of here. Okay, there we go. I feel like there's a bit of delay on the stream on that, because I'm trying to do it from more monitors than... Well, not more monitors, but more windows than usual, if that makes sense. Also, what the heck is this? That looks like some kind of alien. Also, that's just more plant, but where funny fish? Fish have disappeared. Only alien now. Misa playthrough was beautiful. Yeah, it really was. Like, Misa did a dang good job. Club, hello friends. Yeah, no, seeing anything like this would honestly put me a bit ill at ease. Like, unless you're going, like, particularly deep in the ocean, it's generally pretty full of life as long as there's at least coral around. Although, admittedly, coral bleaching is kind of an awful thing. Like, even I've noticed it, like, not as much in Cozumel, but, like, in the Florida Keys, there was so much coral bleaching, it was really sad. Like, dang, it was kind of awful, not gonna lie, but at the same time, like, different populations are eventually, like, restructuring as far as coral reefs go. Like, we found ways to transplant coral reefs, like, corals from nurseries to reefs. And yes, be mindful of what sunscreen you wear. That is absolutely correct. Absolutely correct, BB. Chemical sunscreens do hurt the coral. Why is there a giant, weird alien whirlpool? Okay, bye-bye. Oh, this isn't something you see every day. What? Oh, that's a Nautilus. A weird ghost Nautilus. Hi, ghost Nautilus. But yes, please take care, Gabby. Hope you have a good time. Speaking of, I never actually got around to it because I kind of got into it a little too fast. A little too fast. Let's actually talk more about WDC. WDC is the whale... It's WDC, Whale and Dolphin Conservation is the leading global charity dedicated to the conservation and protection of whales and dolphins. We defend these remarkable creatures against the many threats they face through campaigns, lobbying, advising governments, conservation projects, field research, and rescue. Their mission is to share the wonder of whales and dolphins with people all across the world and inspire global action to protect them. Their vision is a world where every whale and dolphin is safe and free. They have offices in the UK, US, Australia, Germany, and South America. And currently they're stopping cruelty from deliberate harm such as commercial whaling and captivity of around 1,500 whales and dolphins that are hunted each year. There are around 3,600 whales and dolphins that are also held in captivity across the globe in places like SeaWorld. Which I'm unfortunately way too close to one of those. I'm just like, I wish I could legally do something about that because it's just really sad. Like, whales and dolphins do not go in tanks. You cannot make tanks big enough for them. Like, they're massive, majestic creatures, and trying to enclose them in kind of a small space hinders their growth and their well-being, and it's just, it's not good. It is really unfortunate. But we do what we can. We do what we can. And that's part of what this fundraiser is about. Like, the fundraiser helps many different ways to combat the negative effects of people on whales, dolphins, and porpoises. So I hope you can find into yourselves to get a little more to fundraise and help all of our oceanic mammalian friends. Words are hard sometimes. But yes. Furthermore, Games for Waves is the gaming branch of WDC. It's their gaming and streaming community made up of gamers, streamers, content creators, and game developers who are passionate about making a positive impact on whales, dolphins, and ocean conservation, and launched back in 2023, only a year ago, but they've already raised over £1 million in a year. That's kind of crazy, honestly. Like, that's a lot of money to raise in 1 year for fundraising, especially for something as important as our oceans. But what they have been helping is they've begun work changing hearts and minds in Norway to end hunting and whaling there, because that's kind of a big issue. Norway, in particular, has done a lot of damage. They're launching a report on climate change for whales in hot water, which they've announced at COP28, which is the biggest global meeting of world leaders to talk about how to tackle climate change. They've also started to research impacts of climate change on whales and dolphins around Greenland, which... yeah, Greenland in particular, like, despite its name, is the icy one, so, like, climate change there, if all of that's melting, that's not good for the ecosystem, that's for sure. They're also funding a head of Safe Seas, who will oversee all of their work on entanglement and fishing gear, pollution, vessel strikes, and marine protected areas. And enable them to run important tests on hunted whale meat, to share health-based facts to persuade people to stop buying and eating whale meat. Like, I am kind of a pescatarian myself, but I would never think of eating a whale. What is wrong with you? 1, whales aren't actually fish, they are mammals. 2, they're mostly endangered. Like, there's no point. Like, there's so many more sustainable ways of getting food from the ocean than whales, dolphins, and porpoises. Come on. Okay, in your defense, Bancha, in your defense, you're also allergic to shellfish, so that cuts out a lot of seafood. Let's be honest here. Like, that could just end you. We don't want that. That would be kind of terrible. You've already gone through it twice. We don't need a third time, please. But all the same, that's basically what the WDC is about. We also have many more interesting little factoids. If you just want the gist of it, we can get that to you later. In addition to the funny little cards that I am sending out through the redeems. Indigenous communities near or above the Arctic Circle are the exception, but a commercial whaling 2024. Exactly. Exactly, because, like, there's options. Most people have so many more options, and they should be putting those to use in a sustainable manner. Okay, let's try to kind of get this going where I want it to be. Okay, there we go. Now I can actually read chat a bit better, maybe, as a treat. So I had it set up so I could read the cards easier, but I've also realized that that's still kind of a fool's errand. Because I made it about as big as I could without covering up the whole screen, but I have to wonder if I should resize it or not. Like, it's not too late, technically. It's up to you guys. Because you do seem at least decently interested in funny cetacean facts, which I'm glad for, because that's literally what this is about. It's good to learn about what we're fundraising for. Hello, Mr. Nautilus. Can I touch the Ghost Nautilus? You shouldn't touch a Ghost Nautilus, or probably be touching Ghost in general, but, you know, it's a video game. Yeah, no, he's definitely a ghost. Okay, bye, Ghost Nautilus. Noom. I guess we'll go towards the freaky-deaky little oceanic palace vortex as a treat. But yeah, it's kind of ironic that it is harder to dive in third person than first person. Like, in first person, everything just makes sense to me. It's like, okay, pretend you're an astronaut. Okay, there you go. Except you just have to kick to go in the direction you want to go in. Easy peasy. Okay, we're pinging. We got a weird little jelly blob. We're now being... question mark? I am confusion. It's okay. It's... manta rays? Okay, hi Ghost Manta Rays. You're pretty. Oh, is this somehow bringing life back to this area that was kind of like weird and ghosty earlier? That would be nifty. Wait, no, that's like dry. I'm so confused. Water on water and water? Ghost rays. I mean, it's better than like shooting weird like sonar rays at sharks to calm them down, let's be honest here. At least this is a peaceful application of weird science voodoo magic stuff. Are those Trevally? I think those be Trevally. They do be cute. Speaking of rays, non-ghost ray. Hi, hello, hello, I love you. Rays are pretty fun. They're honestly much more related to sharks than anything else, and I just find them neat. Unlike lots of other things, if you go to a zoo, you can probably pet a ray. The rays in captivity there are generally, well, raised properly. That's the whole point. Yeah, sea pancakes as a treat. Do not eat them, though. Please do not eat them. I don't even think they would taste good. Look at him go. So cute. I guess we're going into the weird ocean palace thingy. Manta rays are really pretty, and mind-boggling levels of... Yeah, they're pretty big! Sea flappy boys, very cute, very big. Although we will be seeing bigger things. Because I know for sure that there's definitely, like, actual whales and dolphins and stuff, at least from the brief list I read over. So I haven't played the game. I did take a brief glance over, okay, what marine life is in this game? Also, hello, moon jellies. I think you're moon jellies. No, you're not moon jellies, I don't think. You don't have the... Wait. I would... no, you're moon jellies, I'm pretty sure, because you got the little toppy tops that do, like, the little cross shape. I see. Love that their tummy markings are unique and can be used to identify individuals. I know, right? Like, ocean life is just wonderful. I am ambivalent about jellies. Like, they're very pretty, but also swimming around at night with nothing but like a billion jellyfish is kind of a horrifying prospect, which I would not want to repeat again ever. Because they don't really swim, they kind of just aimlessly float around. You wish you had a turtle so you could eat jelly. Oh, you wish you were a turtle. Turtle. I mean, being a turtle would be difficult, considering turtles kind of have the hardest growing up stage of almost any animal. Like, growing up as a turtle is basically storming the beaches of Normandy, but in reverse, and it's kind of awful. But if you get to be a big turtle, and become your own turtle house, then yes, now you win. Is that so, BB? You'd get some big wins in, get some heat in. I think you'd stand a chance. You're pretty hyperactive sometimes. You'd just be like, Neum! Built different. Oh, hello. Now that is a great white for sure. A weirdly aggressive great white. That robots don't look anything like food. Like, they usually attack you if they think you look like a seal or a sea lion. That is very unrealistic, but okay. I saw a video of a sea turtle being attacked, struck by a shark, and it was ramming a boat trying to bite it, and the people on the boat saved the turtle and took it like 20 miles. The turtle kept coming back up to the boat. When they got back in the water, it brought them to jail. Aww, that's so cute! And yes, ocean life is very smart. Much ocean life is in fact quite intelligent. Not all of it. Some of them are just kind of clusters of nerves. But usually the larger ones have a decent amount of intelligence. Arguably sapience. So I'm honestly surprised a shark would go after a turtle, unless that turtle was, again, like, dying. Like, it's not really an easy meal by any stretch, unless it was like a leatherback, in which case leatherbacks are kind of unfortunate in that they don't really have hard shells. Swim through hole. Blub blub blub. But yeah, actual diving is about this peaceful as long as you're doing it right. Hello, what are you? You're not Barracuda, are you? No, you're related, I think, but not quite. Also, thank you, Fudgemellow, for following, and welcome to the Slug Gang. Let's go. Welcome, welcome. I hope you are enjoying your time. Oh, hello, shark. Other shark? Wait, no, you're not a shark. You're a... No, you're a... God, not a marlin. You had the weird name, but I cannot remember because my head getting a little empty. This is rather unfortunate. It's okay. I can always just make something ahead of time if I ever do this again. Be like, hey, here we go, listen up. But that's going to be specifically more of like an educational thing. This is more for charity, unless, like, it's educational and charity, but I also don't want to just bore people to death. It's kind of hard to balance, honestly. Yes, big triangle. Funny magic. I've seen this movie before. Are we in The Fifth Element? Speaking of ocean and sci-fi, honestly, Star Trek kind of predicted stuff. Like, if I remember right, Star Trek 4, I think, was literally about going back in time to save the whales so the Earth doesn't just bite it. And they're not entirely wrong. Like, whales are a pretty good indicator of a healthy ocean. Because all of it's a cycle. The coral's a cycle, the whales are a cycle. Like, it all just kind of goes in circles, and if one part of it breaks too much, all of it kind of starts to break down, and that's really bad. Not to mention just the ocean alone. Having enough oxygen for what, like 280 million trees on its own is one of our greatest oxygen producers? Like, you gotta take care of it. But there's not enough awareness, it feels like sometimes. Or people just don't care, and that's kind of sad. Also, okay, I guess we're going here now. Bloom! We are zooming. Oh, this is very pretty. Okay, but... Oh, hello. Those are parrotfish. Hi, parrotfish. God, parrotfish are so cute. I don't know why we were bumping the red boys, though. We were just zooming. We were zooming so fast. And I think there's also triggerfish here. All the same. Very pretty. Those are not clownfish. Those are something entirely different. And yeah, this is actually going much faster than I expected. Hello, are those dolphins? Those are dolphins, I think. Hello, dolphins. Common dolphins, I think. Aw, look at these babies. These are the types of guys that this charity is all about. These are the types of guys that WDC is trying to protect. So if you wish to donate to them, please use the link if you are able to, if you have it in you, to help our funny mammalian marine friends. And again, if we somehow hit 100 pounds, I will definitely, 1, match all of it, and 2, do a Jump King stream as a treat. Now this is gorgeous. But yes, again, as BEB say, I will match all of it. You'll also be able to get, yes, you can get stickers by Mana and Misa, a sticker sheet with art by Positivity Community, and also the Misa tote bag. I think that's the $50 one for the tote bag too, which is like 40 pounds, give or take. Ooh, bioluminescence. We are awfully deep. Thankfully, because it's a video game, things like pressure do not matter here. Oh, that's a nice... Honestly, it's kind of how, like, real swim-throughs are, except at a slower pace, because you're not being jettisoned through like that. Nitrogen? Nah, I'd win. Oh, thank you gifts also come with an exclusive positivity gift. Ooh, how fancy. Also, Blue Tang. Also, most people would probably just be like, oh, hi, it's Dory. Blue Tang, you're pretty cute, though. Also, hello, Clam. How are you? Open up. I don't think he wants to open up. Oh, wait. Oh, he was already open. I see. Ooh, dolphin. 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 Our friends. Our dolphin friends. Come back. Oh, I can ping with that. Okay, I understand now. FBBB, open up. Oh, BB. Yes. Can we actually say hi to our dolphin friends closer? Like, you should not be touching dolphins, but this is a video game, so we'll make this the exception. Does not seem to be the case, but they're still pretty adorable. It's kind of ironic, though. Like, I do love mammalians, I do love cetaceans. I just have never actually seen a whale or dolphin myself, generally because they're not hanging out around coral reefs, they're usually in the deeper parts of the ocean. And unless you have specialized equipment, you're usually not diving deep enough to actually see those, unless they just happen to be surfacing at the time. Because dolphins and whales and porpoises generally dive very deep, hold their breath for like a few hours, and then come back up to get air and then go back down. Also, that is a wrasse, I think. Pretty sure that's a wrasse, a humphead wrasse? Hello there. Cute little guy. Gotta go boat riding for any hopes of finding a whale. Exactly. I went boat riding once to go see whale sharks, and then we swam with whale sharks, and that was probably like the coolest thing that's ever happened to me, and I want to do it again, but it's also very expensive to actually get taken out there in season, because the chances of finding one randomly are very, very slim. Also, look at all this coral and anemones. Many polyp boys. Also, giveaway time. Ayo. I see. It is giveaway time. If you type exclamation buddy, once that is set up, you can get a Kaizad Chibi Cell shaded art. But yes, do exclamation buddy to enter once the notification goes out. Cetaceans are still very rad and you love them. Exactly. Also, Moobot is now officially up, so again, it's just exclamation point buddy, and you can enter a giveaway for some Kaizad Cell shaded chibis. Let's go. Like, that is a wonderful prize. Anyone who gets that is very lucky indeed. This is nice. I also like how the statues are like weird, like, just crouching sharks. It's very silly. Maybe I'm supposed to go in the funny hole over there. Let's see what's in here. Cave diving isn't one of my specialties, but do kind of hit different. And yeah, that shark do be sittin', the opposite of swimmin'. Do be true, BB. Oh, there's another funny robot friend in here. And some weird progress blocky coral. Ooh, hello there, garden eels, garden eels, garden eels, garden eels. Oh my god, they're so cute. Look at them, they just go boop, boop. They pop and they pop and they pop into their little holes and they pop out of their holes and they're so adorable. Like, garden eels are... You can actually keep garden eels, like, as pets, I believe, and they're absolutely adorable. Mind you, saltwater fish tanks are notoriously difficult to deal with, so do keep that in mind, that, like, it takes a specialized knowledge to actually keep them good and healthy. Okay, we cannot do anything with this yet, I don't think. We're just... Oh, we're pinging. Oh, maybe there's another... See how they pop back up again? That's so damn cute. I love it. I love garden eels. Little babies. Wait. This way? So the game usually does a pretty good way of guiding you, I'm pretty sure, but... Oh. We getting chatty. Ooh, more parrotfish and tangs. I feel like there's something I might be missing, though. Like, I feel like pinging probably does something for our robot friend here. But I'm also easily distracted because there's so many pretty fish. And yes, parrotfish are very cute, yes! I saw so many parrotfish on my life's dive trip. It was really nice. Okay, so we found our robot buddy. We have our dolphin friends. We've not seen a whale yet, but I imagine we will soon. If I can figure out where I'm actually going here. Up? I'm assuming I'm supposed to follow our robot friend, but it's kind of hard to tell. Because there looks like there's another cave, but that might just be the same cave I was just in. The Japanese aquarium that started live streaming people's faces onto screens in front of the garden eels during the early pandemic. I remember that! That was so cute! That was so wholesome! Yes, you were absolutely correct, Clickfront. That was so good. Okay, we got this one from here with the garden eels. So I'm not really sure what our boy here is trying to ping me to. But yes, you can use exclamation buddy to enter the giveaway for a cool custom Your Character Here art. Like, it's literally free real estate. You lose nothing for doing it. You gain cute chibi art as a treat. Oh, this is something. Hello? Come on. There we go. Oh. Pufferfish, I think. Are you pufferfish? You look... No, you're not pufferfish. You are... Yeah, you're pufferfish. Little Scrimlow pufferfish. Hello, hello. So cute. So silly. Also, yes, cetacean facts. Let me just... Oh dear. I need an easier way to read this myself too, you guys, but yes, white-beaked dolphins continue to be hunted and taken for food throughout the range. Yeah, most worryingly, the hunts are known to take place. There's no restrictions or quotas of any kind. And even laws only do so much, like you can't stop illegal fishing with laws, but we do what we can. The white beagle of the majority do, some like the distinguishing feature. Interesting. Ah, God. Honestly, let me just find the actual... So I have the thing here for it. I figured 30 seconds would be enough, but apparently between trying to bring it up and read it, it's a bit difficult, it turns out. So in lieu of that... Like, again, you can also read it yourself in your time, but here we go. Here's the species guide. You can look up any of these funny friends in that guide. You came in first to stream, but you're a mod. You feel weird eating those. Eating those? Eating what? Oh, Diggy snuck in first. Ah, the good old stealth first. And yes, sometimes first just doesn't get taken. It happens. There are many times, in fact. And yes, it is a race. But sometimes the tortoise beats the hare, and sometimes the sea turtle just wins out all the same. Okay. Hands VV a geode. Oh no, they'll start eating that geode. Then again, you also eat that geode, so I guess that's just kind of common for you guys. More anemones. They just get flat. Oh? We chatting? We chatting up? We're talking up a storm? We're yapping? Oh wait, what is this? Can I do anything with this yet? Oh, maybe I can. Our weird coral barrier that's just kind of sitting here. Oh, okay, we're going fast again. We have zoom. Turtle! Hello, turtle. Bye, turtle. I barely got to see you, but hello there. Ah, this is so cute. I think these are mostly trevallies. But they're going by so fast, it's just like, I think so. Yeah, those are definitely trevallies. But also turtle. There was a turtle for like the briefest moment before he got flung into oblivion. Although, honestly, drift diving kind of is like this. You're just kind of drifting along decently fast and you're just like, okay, can you see it? It's kind of like a game in its own regard. Because drift diving is wild. You basically start out so... Orcas! Hello, orcas. Also, orcas are not actually whales. Orcas are dolphins. Strange fact, I know. Kind of crazy. But when you look at their general, like, body shape, size, and their fins, yeah, it makes more sense that they're dolphins more than whales, honestly. Also, those are marlins? Weird-looking marlins, and also just... I think those are just reef... Are those white-tip reef sharks? No, I think they're just reef sharks, or silky sharks. Either way, there are many friends here performing for you. But don't actually have them perform for you. Please don't go to SeaWorld or anything like that. Like, once again, you should not be putting our friends in captivity like that. You cannot possibly do that ethically. Whee! Oh. I guess we're back to this again. Our weird little, strangely lifeless... Maybe that's part of the game. Maybe part of the game is revitalizing the ocean in this particular area. It's a cute concept, actually. Although, with all the coral, it's kind of surprising. So you think there'd be more life in general, despite that. The best thing you can think of ever is SeaWorld out of business and the properties being made of sanctuary. Yes, 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 yes. Absolutely, Boncha. Absolutely. Unfortunately, again, through legal means, it's difficult to just do that. And I'm not about to go avalanche on them, even though they are like 15 minutes from me. Because that's kind of illegal, and we are not promoting illegal activities here. That would be wrong. As much as I dislike them. But yes, BB, absolutely correct. Making them perform and be in captivity, very messed up. We are back in the funny Ocean Palace dimension. Which would probably still be too small for whales and dolphins. Although, admittedly, there is kind of just an endless void out there, but that doesn't look very enriching for any kind of marine life. Aquariums can be okay in some cases for recovery and conservation, but not all. Exactly. Like, usually if you find, like, cetaceans in captivity for a good cause, it's because they're injured. But then you release the things. SeaWorld does not really do that. They kind of just keep them there forever until they're gone, and it's kind of gross. Not gonna lie. Also, hey, orcas. Ghost orca! The killer whales have now become ghosts. I also find it kind of weird they're called killer whales. Like, yeah, they do, like, be a bit aggressive on the seals and sea lions, but what else are they supposed to do? Lots of things eat seals and sea lions. SeaWorld is phasing out their orca breeding program, which shows public pressure works. I mean, yes, and, like, they are, but that's also just kind of a bit of, like, PR stunt, I feel like. I don't feel like they're actively trying to better themselves. I think they're just doing it because, oh, we're trying to get brownie points. And that's never good. Also, hi, Hepper. Hey, it Hepper. It's very hard to keep track of the ethics of individual places, but 59 orcas are currently in captivity. Legitimately a crime against life, and makes you very upset. Exactly, like, look at them. They are meant to be free and happy, not stuck in freaking tanks just so you can go do a stupid show. Like, they're very important to the ecosystem. They should be free. Like, it's just so messed up. You're watching on PS4 on the big screen. Wow, that's crazy. The orcas they currently have are the last they will have, period. You're not advocating, oh jeez, for SeaWorld all, but do you think it's important to celebrate all? Yeah, small wins are still good. Small wins are still good. Also, welcome, Karen Cordes. How are you? Welcome, Raiders. Welcome, readers. How you doing? How you doing? Let me give you a shout out real quick, since I'm actually remembering, because sometimes I have brain cells. Although I also have mods for that, but whatever. Okay, Boncha's got it. Boncha's got it. Thank you, Boncha. But yes, like, this is how sea life is supposed to be seen. Like, admittedly, not everyone can afford to go scuba diving and stuff, but, like, there's videos. There's so many videos out there. And there's also aquariums, that are usually much more ethical. But honestly, like, if anyone's like, oh hey, I want to go out and go see the ocean and scuba dive, I will help you. I will help you get your scuba diving certification. I will give you the resources. Heck, if I need to go take a trip out there to be like, okay, I'll be your dive buddy, I will do it. Like, I love diving. It is so fun. But yes, this is BEB's buddy, Raiders who just come in. I'm Minamushi Cyborg Sea Slug, and today we're basically fundraising for a charity for whale and dolphin conservation. And yes, at $1,800, Misa tote... God, boo boo boo. If you donate $50, you'll get a Misa tote bag, a bunch of stickers from Positivity themselves, big ol' sticker sheets. And at 1,800 pounds, there will be a swap with BEB's... Oh geez, hello! Oh, hi, Kimia. Hello, hello, hello. Alchemist Raid, what's up? What's up? How you doing? How you doing? Okay, from the top then, from the top. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How you doing? All of you who do not know, I am Minamushi, Cyborg Sea Slug, here for a shell of a time, and today I am streaming as part of BEB's Buddy, as well as Whale and Dolphin Conservation. We're doing a fundraiser for whales and dolphins, and basically trying to help our mammalian friends in the ocean as a treat. In addition, we have many incentives, we have giveaways. Honestly, let me just bring that all up real quick. I have it on here, just to give you a bit of an easier time while we're seeing you roll in. Yes, Cyborg Sea Slug, you did in fact hear that. Also, thank you for following, and welcome to the Slug Gang. But yes, let's get the slideshow out as a treat. Hello, slideshow, how are you? And get back to the start. Okay, anyways, as mentioned... Oh, thank you very much for following as well! Like, wow, that's crazy. Thank you very much, Cyber Mermaid Commit and Virtually Char for following. But as previously mentioned, we're doing BEB's Buddy as part of Whale and Dolphin Conservation, as well as Games for Waves, which is their gaming branch. If you do end up donating to the fundraiser, we do have thank you gifts. And also, yes, please follow Kimia, Mistwalker, and Kieran Quarters if you can by clicking the funny hearts when they are shouted out. But as I was mentioning, if you donate $15, you can get a pair of Beerus Birdie 24 stickers. They're very wonderfully hand-drawn by Mana Mechi and Misa. If you donate $30, you get an entire sticker sheet. And if you donate $50 for the Everything Dono, you get those stickers, the sticker sheet, an extra thing from Positivity, as well as the new Beerus Buddy tote, which is honestly adorable. Like, it's very good stuff. And as well, every, I think, $50, I believe, if I'm remembering right, there are also giveaways. Either $50 or £50, there are giveaways for Steam keys, with plenty of wonderful games, as well as amazing art from the community, such as Teacup Kaizad, Mona doing a bunch of little squiddies, Alistair doing very adorable art, as well as Bagel Gremlin. But yes, currently we're sitting about £1,737. If we hit £1,800, we'll have the Positivity Swap Up, which will be a community event, with details coming. And if we do hit £2,000, it'll be a production of a cover by Misa and Bancha, which will be very interesting because Misa's the voice of an angel and Bancha has those dulcet, deep tones. And yes, right now we have a giveaway open for Kaizad art. It's the Kaizad Chibi cel-shaded art. All you have to do is type !buddy with no space, and you too can go enter that giveaway as a treat. And if you are going to be sticking around for Beerus Buddy, we do have a couple more streams. After this, at 8 PM EDT will be Valera and Mooney playing Freddy Fish 2, and at 10 PM EDT will be Misa Deluxe playing TKO 2 with a bunch of friends. And in addition, if £100 are raised during the stream, I will play Jump King. I will suffer through Jump King just for that. And in addition to that, on top of that, more importantly, for every pound donated during the stream, I will match you pound for pound in my own donation. So just saying, like, you could go help quite a lot if you want to. It is all up to you. Like, I understand in this economy, yeah, it's kind of rough, but if you have anything to spare, we would appreciate it if you would help our mammalian ocean friends. Like, every dono does help. Bancha do be correct. Like, there's a lot going on here. It has been a wonderful weekend so far, and I hope we manage to hit those goals. But yes, currently we're playing Abzu. We're having a relaxing, wonderful time. Also, let me get... Goodbye, slideshow for now. But yes, it goes straight to the charity, so it's also good as a taxable donation. That do be true, that do be true. But yes, we are currently playing Abzu, advocating for our cetacean friends, and just kind of vibing as a treat. Speaking of vibing, hello Parrotfish, hello Blue Tang, I love you guys. Oh, I'm being steered around a bit. You can also donate to help wonderful little pals like these orcas here. Although orcas are actually dolphins and not whales, fun fact. Just body structure and everything. Kind of makes sense when you actually look at them like this. But yeah, we just vibing. We do be vibing today. Vibing and fishy facts. All for the ocean. Let's go. Although, I admittedly do not know where I need to go. Probably through that little arch again. But it's nice, it's fun, it's been pretty chill. The ocean is the largest oxygen producer and carbon sink. Yes, BB is absolutely correct. So protecting the ocean is protecting the life of the whole globe. Like, I know I've mentioned before you got here, Raiders, but like the ocean by itself gives enough oxygen of about 280 million trees. It's kind of wild. Oh, I have not opened that up yet. I don't think. Did you hear about the upcoming third installment of Endless? Yes, I've heard about the new Endless Ocean game. I am here for it. I am absolutely here for more Endless Ocean. If I'm not streaming it myself, you can bet I'll be on somebody else's stream. Or both. Possibly both. Like, I am so excited for Endless Ocean. Oh, it's going to be so fun. It's going to be so good. Although we'll see if they have the weird pulsar rays for sharks, because that's just kind of a silly thing. Sharks aren't that aggro. Speaking of sharks, hello babies. Those are white tip reef sharks. God, they're so cute. Hello, hello, hello. So many friends. So many wonderful friends. I think I don't think those are blacktip. I think those are just like... No, those might be blacktip reef shark. Oh, hello there. That's a marlin, I think. And the giant Trevally school. These guys might be a bit overpopulated. This is where you would expect a shark to start eating stuff, because that's a lot of dang fish. Although I'm not sure if I'm supposed to go in there. Let's find out. Blah, 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 blah. Honestly, I've been in a school of fish. It is this magical. It is really nice. I think we're supposed to go to the shark. The sitting shark. The very sitting shark. Eat fish. Yes, eat fish, but make sure to eat fish sustainably. Press the view button to meditate. Nope, wrong button. Nope, go back. There we go. Oh, hello, hello, hello. I think that is a humpback whale. Hello, friend, how are you? Hopefully there's more than just one humpback whale, but yeah, do a flip, okay. Yippee! We doing flips, we doing flips. Hello, baby, how are you? Also, yeah, no, whales are okay. Do not touch the whale, or try not to touch the whale. Oh, there's multiple humpback whales. Look at them go. These are the types of guys we are trying to protect with this fundraiser. They're so majestic, so massive, and honestly, again, a vital, like, indicator of how healthy the ocean is. We gotta make sure we do not let them stay endangered. We have to do what we can in any kind of conservation efforts. Because otherwise, if the ocean goes, we will follow shortly after. So pretty. And even then, like, if they at least die a natural death, that's okay, because then their bodies become marine snow and also feed the rest of the ocean, including all of the deep parts of the ocean and the abyssal zones. Like, whales do so much. Big life cycle go burr, indeed. Another reminder, the top donator and one random donator will also be getting an e-adoption of one of the whales on dolphins. Whales or dolphin that WDC sponsors and monitors. Exactly. And also, yeah, the space whale. Space whale. I don't quite remember the space whale exactly. It kind of missed that one. So I know about, like, with bycatch and stuff, that we're finding ways to put, like, sensors on there that basically warn whales away from bycatch, from nets and stuff like that. But yes, I know of Space Whale. I was not able to actually listen in too much on Space Whale itself because I was currently on a road trip at the time. It was rather unfortunate. And I tried looking it up again, I'm just like, I could not find it. Because unfortunately, if you look up Space Whale, normally it just lists things like Star Trek and Star Wars. I'm like, no, that's not what I wanted. I wanted the WDC Space Whale stuff. What exactly is bycatch? Bycatch is basically fish that are taken in by accident through parts of, like, massive marine, like, fishing operations. Doesn't help that they have a bunch of giant nets, and sometimes you catch things you don't want in the giant nets, like whales and dolphins and porpoises. And we're trying to also help end bycatch with this fundraiser. Project Space Whales, basically they're using satellites to track and monitor them. Okay, I thought that's what it was, but I could not say with 100% confidence. Because, yeah, no, you could easily track a whale with a satellite with the right stuff. They're not exactly hard to spot. Like, we track much smaller things with satellites from space. But yeah. Like, they are so absolutely crucial. Also, I don't know where I'm going. Oh, wait, there's the weird little mystery door. Bye, whales, I'll miss you. Honestly, there's probably more whales ahead, too. Because I'm not sure exactly how chapters go in this, but I think each of these doors might be a chapter, and there will be more funny, like, cetacean friends as we go along through the game. As a treat. Save a whale, ride a satellite. Yeah, Bronze's got it. Yeah, it does suck when we catch unintended species. A huge source of hurt and death for marine life, whales and turtles. Like, we really need to focus more on sustainable fishing when we can. Some of the anti-bycatch tech is so cool, replacing vertical line buoys with ropeless sensors, adding pingers to nets to warn dolphins. Exactly, like, those pingers? Honestly amazing. And yes, last call for art giveaway. If you type !buddy into chat, you have a chance to enter for a wonderful chibi, cel-shaded reference. Art, geez, cel-shaded art of yourself or whatever you want, honestly, as a treat, for free. Just all you have to do is type !buddy, and you too can enter that giveaway. There's still time. Giant chain? Why is giant chain in ocean? You don't belong here. Yeah, free chibi, very pog. Ooh. Wait. Those barracuda? And more blue tang. They do like their blue tang here, that's for sure. Oh wait. Reef shark. Ocean sunfish, mola mola! Bancha, I found it! I found the boy! Giveaway is now closed for new entries. I see, I see. Guess we'll see who wins, but yes, mola mola. Mola mola. Look at this silly lad go. Honestly, this guy's much more mobile than the real thing would be. They are not this fast normally. They kind of just, like, mola mola are weird. Like, they do in fact practically have no thoughts. They kind of just sit there and get eaten as a treat. And yes, Allie, you broke the streak. How could you? Also, wait. Oh? What do you mean, oh, you? Did you win the giveaway? Because if you did, I cannot see it. But if so, congratulations. Because I can't see the announcement either from this end. But if you did, heck yeah, let's go BB. But yes, as mentioned before, since we are fundraising, there are many different prizes. For $15, you can get stickers for Beer's Buddy. For $30, you get a sticker sheet. For $50, you get all of that and a tote bag and Positivity. We'll be putting little extras in. And as mentioned here, like, admittedly looking at it now from this angle might be a bit hard to see, but if we get £100 during the stream donated to the charity, I'll do a Jump King stream. And in addition, I will match any donation during the stream for the charity. Like, 100% match it. Doesn't matter what the amount is. Because I have faith in you guys. What is this? Giant chain crank. Okay, that is one strong diver. How the heck? Where's our rich Uncle Nintendo? I know, right? Okay, so we're using the cranks to try to figure out how to get through the weird mystery chain door. Turtle! Turtle, 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 turtle. I think that's just a green sea turtle. It's not a hawksbill, I don't think. If I get close enough. Okay, nope. He does not want one of that. I'll respect your space, buddy. Which, honestly, you should be. Please respect the ocean wildlife space. Also, what are you... oh, you are a reef shark. Black tip, I believe. Very cute. Ooh, camera, please work with me. There we go. But yeah, honestly, like... outside of the part where you can't just go to whatever depth you want willy-nilly and you need an oxygen tank, this is not that different from actual diving. It's pretty nice. Like, it is just this chill. You just kind of just meander aimlessly and be like, oh, look at all these funny friends. Look at all of them. They're so cute. Also, I think I went back to the start. I may be a bit silly. I was following the chain being like, okay, this will lead to another crank. No. I was wrong. Sometimes the slug do be easily distracted by all of the many, many wonderful marine life here. Okay, so I'm guessing we need to follow this one down then? Hello again, wait. Yeah. I saw a new friend. Where did you go? Oh, that's bright. Let's not look up there. Yikes. But yes, it's very serene. I'm glad you're having fun with it, Siren. I hope everyone else is too. The sun? Cringe. No sun, only mola mola. Oh, here's the other one, I think. Although, I think I need a robot to get through here. Yep. Okay, I guess we'll find a funny robot friend, wherever they're at. Or we could just meditate on the shark, for giggles. Oh, that's a hammerhead shark. Speaking of, I have not seen a hammerhead shark here. Somehow. So maybe we will this chapter. Wait, can I not meditate on the hammerhead shark? That's odd. Oh, wait, hold up. There's a robot down here. We found him. So if we get close enough to the bottom, we might find more, like, sea stars and... Lobster! 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 Hello, lobster. Hello. Look at you. That's a blue lobster. What a pal. He's like, yo, what up? You in my space? Are you picking up another crab's treasure since I historically play Souls-like? I probably will. It's been on my radar. But again, I'm trying not to buy too many games recently, partly because I keep spending money on things like car tires and stuff. Rather unfortunate, Slug has to do things to live, so cannot just buy every video game willy-nilly without dipping into savings, and that is no good. Oh, Octopus! Hello? Octo-friend. Hi, hi, hi. Oh, pff. That's fair. You are allowed to go hide in your pod as a treat. So happy for ropeless sensors on lobster cages. I know, right? Anything that helps them live safer and happier, always good. Snail friends? I do believe those do be snail friends. Also, lobster coming in. Oh no! Lobster eats snail? Nope, lobster's just meandering. And yeah, they do be shy sometimes. I have no shell as this particular sea slug I am, so I cannot hide. I am just out here. I am just vibing. We have our robot friend, though. But yes, love lobster friend. I saw so many lobsters, too, on my last dive trip. Like, I showed the video back when I came back, but there was, like an entire alcove of, like, a dozen lobsters, and it was amazing. Also, the seagrass. The seagrass kind of freaking out a bit. Oh no. Unless there's a reason for that. I guess we could investigate up here. If the camera will let me. The camera does not always play nice in this, sadly. It's very objective focused sometimes. Which, speaking of, I think we have to get back to... Is this the one that has, like, the weird little blue coral thingy? It might be. No, that's where we came in. That, I think, is it. But yeah. We be vibing. We be vibing and hoping to fundraise more, as a treat. And if all else fails, just you being here and at least appreciating the ocean is also plenty, honestly. Like, you are learning, there is some education going on here, I can be at least somewhat satisfied with that. Gotta turn this crank. Gotta see more funny ocean friends.
3 months! Exclamation.
Also, yo, hi beepers, hi Vika, how you doing?
Did you have someone you grew up watching? Of course Steve Irwin goes without saying, but my first brush with conservation was Jack Hanna. I suggest giving him a look up.
I have heard of... Wait, were those manatees? I've heard of Jack Hanna, but I cannot bring him up out of my mind space currently. Like, the name does ring a bell, though. But honestly, as far as conservation goes, it kind of was the SpongeBob creator, which I've already forgotten his name because my head do be empty as heck. Like, my head is so empty right now because I'm just kind of zoning with all of our ocean friends. Like, this is the best and also worst thing for me to stream, because I'm just like, haha, let's just vibe, but also I need to actually, you know, be spokesman as a treat. Don't look up Jack Hannon at— uh-oh? Oh, wait. What are those tiny little rays? Oh, those are tiny little rays. Hello there. Look at them. They're so itty-bitty. Accused of impro— Oh, no! We don't want that. Okay, no Jack Hanna then. Illegal. Banned. Also say hi to manatees. Not specifically part of WDC stuff, I believe, but still mammalians. Still marine mammalians. Very cute. Very wholesome. It is sad that Jack is apparently big old jerk, but let's appreciate what we do have. Let's appreciate the good ones. Weren't you almost a manatee once, Buncha? Oh my god, I can see— oh geez, please, I'm sorry. He just ran right into me, just like, bonk. They're so cute, though. I can understand why you'd want to be a manatee as a VTuber. They're so round and adorable and big. Absolute units. And yeah, we have quite a little menagerie of friends here. Look at them go. Okay, bye-bye, friends. Let's go find a new area and see what else we can find. I'm gonna go bury the remaining childhood— oh, I'm so sorry, Vike. I'm so sorry, beepers. COVID time makes sense. I mean, yeah, people got kind of a bit desperate then, but still, that's not an excuse. Also, hello? Lionfish— no, why? Oh, I messed up. Okay, maybe they're not invasive here? I don't know. We're not really in an actual part of the world as far as I can tell. This is just all kind of weird liminal ocean space. So I guess lionfish can be allowed, maybe. Because normally in the Atlantic, lionfish are kind of kill on sight because of massive overpopulation issues and the fact that nothing can really eat them because it's kind of hard to have a natural predator when you're covered in venomous spikes. Poisonous spikes, whatever. Because they're not really— do they inject? I don't think they inject. I think they're poisonous. Either way, ew, lionfish. And the air winds are still good, at least. Yes, thank goodness. Lionfish. How dare you. Like, you might think I'm hating on lionfish too much, and like, in their actual native habitats, which I believe are like the Mediterranean, if I remember right, or around the Red Sea, somewhere in that area. They are extremely deadly, though, outside of that, and very invasive, and they honestly hatch faster and you can get rid of them almost. Like, it's really unfortunate. Especially, again, in the Atlantic, where they sure do not belong. Yes, Steve's son looks like his dad. It's so cool. I also grew up with him and got to meet him a couple times when you go to learn it too. Oh, I'm so sorry, Bancha. More jellies? Oh, these are— ooh, shark. Big shark. Is that the great white from earlier? The strangely mean one, which makes no sense. Moon jelly floating in the ocean. Wait, God, I remember you. You are— wait, this is more like deep sea fish, actually. Now we're getting bioluminescent ones. I remember reading up on you. I do not remember their names, sadly, but they are very, very cool. Also, we might get to see things like coelacanths and Dunkleosteus, maybe, if we're going something like this deep. Since depth isn't really a concept like it normally is the same way. Also, what are you doing, Mr. Great White? Okay, bye, Mr. Great White. He do be zooming. Also, this shark is sitting with a jug in his hand. How goofy. I don't think we can meditate on him, though, sadly. Oh, well. Let him sip. Exactly, BB. Grip it and rip it. Wait. Are these actual... if they are. They're not really easily identifiable. Can't remember the video short that you saw, but there is a new invasive crab species and they're a kill on sight too. People just are like, okay, let's go have these species as pets. Oh no, the tank broke. Oh no, it's in an ocean where it shouldn't be. Maybe just stop getting things that... Exotic pets are a mistake. Exotic pets are a mistake. Please stop trying to get exotic animals as pets. This is why we keep having problems. American runs on Dunkel. Guy wish... Oh no, I don't wish it ran on Dunkleosteus because that implies using Dunkleosteus as fossil fuels, and that's bad. Also, these are the Soto's beaked whales. They're only recognized as a new species in 2019, and a few strained individuals have been recorded in the North Pacific. Let me see if I can actually get this a bit bigger so I can read it, because on the other screen. They get confused with Baird's beaked whales. Honestly, a lot of the whales are named after whoever found them. It's kind of silly. It's kind of like common names are a bit of a pain. Very little is known about them, though, because their source of being seen is usually consistent with other beaked whales. There might be competition. It's one of those cases of like, okay, we kind of know about those whales, but not too much. Because it's mostly just ones that have already been beached. Ecosystem, not economic system. Starting... Oh, from what you were posting, I was about to say. Yeah, and people are up in arms because slaughtering animals is wrong. Okay, but overpopulation is also a thing. That's why we allow people to hunt deer. Because we messed up and got rid of wolves, which are their natural predators, and, you know, it all just kind of literally just... It's all part of a cycle, and you mess up the cycle and things go wrong. So yes, invasive species, overpopulation are problems. The Asian shore crab, oh. Yeah, no, if it's an Asian shore crab that's on the other side of the world, that's... like, we can't be doing this. That kills species. This drives species to extinction. Like, it's not just like, oh, they don't belong here. It's they don't belong here, and they are literally, like, driving out and going to make other species extinct because of some kind of toxic trait or too much consumption on their own or no natural predators. Like, that's, for example, like sharks. Like, people are like, oh, but sharks are so scary. It's like, sharks are part of a natural cycle of preventing this, for example, in most areas. As I mentioned earlier in stream, like, they mostly go after, like, weak and disease stuff. To one, combat overpopulation. Two, to get rid of basically vulnerabilities in gene systems. Like, there's so much going on here. It all adds up. Introducing foreign elements like that just doesn't work ecologically, if that makes sense. Sand sharks. Sand sharks? Sand sharks, sand sharks. I am actually blanking for once, which is surprising. I'm usually pretty good about sharks. And yes, every animal has a point except... Okay, BB, as much as I really dislike wasps, they are also pollinators. At least a lot of them are. Some of them are kind of just bastard, but... try not to swear on this stream in particular, but eh. And they eat crabs. Yeah, bottom feeders eating crabs makes sense. Like, there's a lot of bottom feeders, like nurse sharks and... not goblin sharks. The ones with the really wide mouths that I cannot remember off the top of my head, even though I should. I absolutely should. Don't think wasps eat crabs. Honestly, that would be kind of horrifying to watch, not gonna lie. But yeah, even if you don't necessarily like an animal, as long as it's in its natural habitat, there's probably a reason for that. Yes, whale sharks. Whale sharks, obviously, but whale sharks are usually, like, surface feeders. They generally don't... I mean, they do go deep sometimes. Speaking of whale sharks, hello, 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 come to me. Hi, hi. Whale shark, whale shark, whale shark, friend, big, massive, really cute friend. Hello, hello, hello. Wasp and horns are made of hate, and they've started to pick up the slack of honeybees, which is neat. Nature finds a win. But yes, whale shark. If you did not know, whale sharks are my favorite marine life, period. They are also the biggest fish. Like, the biggest fish, period. The whale shark's a misnomer because they're basically sharks the size of whales. Because common names are silly. Again, if you haven't seen a pattern with our dolphins and whales, a lot of them are just like, oh, these are named after the person that found them. Kind of, whale shark, please. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, sorry. Honestly, this is kind of what it's like swimming with whale sharks. They don't give a crap that you're there. They kind of just go where they want because they're like literally 10 times bigger than you. So you have to do your best to avoid bumping into them. If you can. Ooh. Please go away, son. I want to see whale shark. I need to see my babies. Do you know the Atlantic Aquarium has a whale shark in it? That's interesting, but also kind of problematic because that implies that the whale shark has been injured to the point where it can't go back into the wild. Or I would sure hope so, because you better not be putting a whale shark in captivity for no reason. Like normal whales and dolphins and other cetaceans, you don't put those in tanks usually. That's bad to do. I love watching Texas Beeworks videos, speaking of bees. Also, hi Shanna, hello, hello, welcome, welcome. How you doing? How you doing? Hope you've had a wonderful time. We are still fundraising for Beers Buddy, although I'm sure you know that because you're pretty on top of things, Shanna. We are currently trying to get at least £100 this stream for anyone who was not in here when I mentioned it earlier. So 1, I can match pound for pound whatever is donated this stream, and 2, if we hit £100, I will play Jump King on stream and suffer through that, because suffering for the ocean is worth it, in my opinion. I am very big on ocean, if you didn't notice at this point. I mean, you probably have to have never seen me to not realize this by now, but you know, there's new people. But yes, Bansha or Fawiwa. The donate link should be under the Beers Buddy Tiltify thing, right? If I remember right. Just in case anyone did want to donate before stream is over, because we got about 30 minutes left for this before we hit up Fawiwa. Thank you, Vivi. Thank you very much. It is appreciated. Whale shark, whale shark. Like, look at how majestic they are. They're so big. Their gills are practically bigger than you are. They have a cute little spotted pattern. They just go home, and they suck up all the algae and stuff. Because they're filter feeders. Like, again, cannot overstate how much they're my favorite shark. The whale sharks at Georgia Aquarium are part of a research conservation education program in partnership with the Taiwan government. Okay, thank goodness. I was about to say, like, there's gotta be a good reason for that. Because aquariums are, again, 99% of the time good about that unless they're, like, shady. But I've never actually seen a shady aquarium. I know they probably exist, but... I don't want to leave the whale sharks, but we should probably get going and see more stuff before stream ends. And honestly, we might see them later on, like when we're doing our little, like, weird zoom tunnel through the drift currents that it likes to do after these segments. It's important to note that honeybees aren't the only kind of bee. Solitary bee species are really crucial. Yes, again, like, every species generally has some kind of role to play in an ecosystem, ocean or otherwise. That is correct, BB. Unless, again, it's some kind of invasive thing, or their natural predators have all been killed off, i.e. like deer, lionfish, and apparently crabs now. Not all crabs, just the specific species of Asian crab, apparently. Like, you have to be very specific about this, of course. I'll miss you, whale sharks, but we'll probably see more whale sharks before we are done here. Don't know about Shady per se, but the Seattle Aquarium just went through a scandal over vanity spending. Oh, that sucks. The Baltimore Aquarium has a skeleton of a blue whale hang... Depends if it died of natural causes, because honestly, like... skeletons themselves, not a big deal. It's how the skeleton got there that matters. They got introduced to an environment where they don't have a natural predator present. They're invasive, that's the whole thing. And that's why they shouldn't be there. That's 100% absolutely correct, BB. Like, invasive is invasive for a reason. They're not part of the natural ecosystem. They usually mess up the ecosystem massively. And as mentioned before, that kind of makes other species go extinct. It's just an all-around... there's no winning in that scenario. Also, this pretty... brr... What is this? Hopefully it doesn't release more lionfish. That would be a problem. Oh. Ancient... tribe... ocean water... Oh, that explains all the weird technology stuff, so I guess they're introducing the tribe that kind of made all of this stuff here. Tribe or civilization in this case. Magic science! Oh dear. Third person camera, please. Oh jeez. You don't want to get that close. That is personal space. They put in a guillotine in the French square for... That's... I don't know how I feel about that, because haha, funny joke, but also I don't think we should be joking about whale skeletons. I don't know. So, ocean orb, which is what we've been using to power this kind of new thing. Died of natural causes and was purchased by a private collector that stored and preserved the skeleton. Went on a tour, I believe, for science until it ended up in the hands of the Baltimore Aquarium. Okay, again, that's not a bad way to do it. Like, it's literally just like, oh, hey, here they are, we're preserving the skeleton. That's fine, as long as the whale wasn't, like, killed for that specific purpose. That should be okay. I mean, it's better than some of our research, looking at you, deep sea life. Like, I love discovering stuff about deep sea life, but I kind of hate how some people are just like, you know what, let's bring this deep sea creature to the surface. What do you mean the blobfish looks all disfigured and we're calling it a blobfish because it literally, like, blew up because of the pressure difference? Like, that's awful. Like, if you can, please study them in their actual habitat and not just fish things up like that. That's so awful. Like, the reason the blobfish even has that name is because they done goofed. Like, seeing it normally, it does still look kind of silly, but not so awful, to say the least. Also, oh, hey, another... Is that... Coelacanth? Coelacanth? Hello? Hello? Friend? Coelacanth friend? Ah! Ooh, a donation! Ayo! Ooh, who donated? Who donated? Let me check. Shanna! Shanna, thank you. Oh, you got the tote bag, it seems. 40-pound donation, $50 donation. Let's go, Shanna. Good job, good job. Yeah, let's go. Yippee! We're actually very close to the 1,800 pounds we need for the next milestone. Which, let me double check real quick. Okay, you go here. Yeah, the next milestone, which is the Positivity Swap Up. The community event. Yeah, we were very close, but thank you very much, Shanna. It is very appreciated. And again, I will be matching that, and matching any other donations made in the next 24 minutes or so. But it's very nice. Thank you very much. You adored tote bags from last year. You got to collect more. That's very nice, and I'm glad that you're helping us help the ocean and helping WDC with their efforts in conservation. And there's also a giveaway. 25 minutes, so one more giveaway. For a Steam key for Forever Skies, the first-person post-apocalyptic survival game. Return to Earth ravaged by an ecological disaster. Fly, upgrade, customize your mobile high-tech airship base, and scavenging resources to survive. Face dangers on the surface and hunt for viral pathogens to cure a mysterious illness. That sounds fun, but yes, if you want to enter a giveaway for that game, for that Steam key, just type !buddy with no spaces and chat, and you too have a chance at winning that Steam game. Let's go. But again, cannot thank you enough, Shanna. Thank you very much. It is very appreciated. New tote, yeah! Uh-oh. That actually paused the game. Yes. We are having a grand old time. I'm very glad Shanna donated. And we have more friends, like Eel, and again, Coelacanth. So we're actually getting pretty deep. We might get to see a lot of deep-sea boys here, is what I'm thinking this means. So we already saw a bunch of bioluminescent guys earlier. Coelacanth, come back! There are at least 3 of you, I think. Come here. So majestic. Camera is not cooperating with me, though, so I guess I'll touch the... Wait, was that a Nautilus? That is a Nautilus. 2 Nautilus. Camera, please. Like, I am fighting the camera so hard to look at some of these guys. But yes, the schedule. Yes, because, again, in about 22 minutes... Oh, right. Put that down. I may be... Again, this is a bit new, having so many things up at once, but yes, sketchy good. Sketchy good. We're 55-ish pounds away. On what? On... Because as far as... Let's see... It's the Jump King... No, the Jump King stream, we need 60 more pounds, roughly. Because Shanna donated about 40 pounds because the conversion rate's a bit more on their end of things. So 100 pounds is like, I want to say, like $120, $125 total. But again, as mentioned before, anything that is donated before stream ends in about 22 minutes, I will match. I will match it, and if we hit that 100 pounds, Jump King stream is go. For sure. But yeah, there is conversion, keep that in mind. But yes, we have actual light here. Yippee! We can actually see friends, although those Koyo cams probably do not appreciate the light. Because I'm pretty sure they are blind, like most things down there. Because, you know, natural light doesn't really filter that much. Once you get about 200, 300 feet, you start losing colors rapidly. Sometimes split the remainder with you. I mean, somebody could. Somebody could split the remainder with you. You never know. Like, it's, what, 30 pounds each? Or 2 tote bags, depending, although that would massively go over it. Depends. Like, there is still time. We're about halfway there. I'm really excited for the next zone. If it's an abyssal zone like I think it is, I'm probably gonna just be like, wah! I'm gonna be going crazy. I love abyssal zone. Even if I can't... Wait. Are the shadows playing tricks on me? I thought I saw something here. Must just be playing tricks on me. Playing tricks on me. Tongue twisters. Unintentionally. Added 1 new entry from BB for the Steam key. Again, if you type !buddy into chat like BB did, you too have a chance at winning the Steam game. Is anyone up for a laugh? Hacks on code. Your spouse just had his plane delayed because the water truck ran into... Oh! What are the odds of that? But yes, again, be sure to enter the giveaway with !buddy with no spaces. It is free to join. Just do it like that. Yeah, good job, Ali. Good job, Kongaranga. You got it. You got it. 2 new entries. Let's go. Also, yes, this is looking like this might be Abyssal Zone. Oh, I'm getting the tingles. I am getting the tingles. I am so ready for this. Please be Abyssal Zone. Hello there. Is that a blue whale? Speaking of whales... And he's got a baby! She's got a baby! It's a baby. Hello, baby. Hello, baby. How are you? And welcome to your... Actually, I already ran out. I got too distracted. It's doing a flip. It's doing a sick flip. They're both doing a sick flip. Yeah! Sick flip, sick flip! Thankfully, this mom is not very angry about the fact that I'm close to its baby, because normally, I would not go near a small baby whale with its mom next to it. Because they can get kind of defensive. They're very much big on whole, like, families and stuff. Like, they're very... pair bonding? Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Pair bonding. So many... I'm glad we got to this part. Like, this... Like, we get to see, like... When you think of a whale, you generally think of, like, blue whales. Like, this is what we're here for. Also, I think this might be humpbacks? Or a variant of a humpback. But, like, this is what we're fighting for. This is what we're fundraising for. This right here. Hello? As a big boy. So pretty. Hello there. And they're honestly pretty intelligent. Family. Pair bonding. Now you want pairs. Oh? Hold up. New donation. Hey, yo. Let's see. What do we got? Wow, beepers. Thank you, beepers. That is an extra 30 pounds. That is wild. We are only 30 pounds off of the next goal, and you hit the next incentive. Which, let me bring it back up. Our incentive. The Positivity Swap Up community event. We have met that. We hit 1,800 pounds total. Let's go. Yippee! Yay, beepers. Let's go. That is so cool. That is so amazing. I'm so happy for all of this. we hit the goal. Like, even if we don't hit the goal that makes me suffer, we at least hit the community goal, and that's a lot. Like, we've raised 70 pounds this stream already. That means a lot. That means a lot. That means a lot. Let's go. Jump King. No, Jump King is not good unless Lionel matches it or somebody matches that. Because we started at 1737. We're at 1808. So we are close to Jump King suffering. That is true. Just one more push. If you want that. If you just want to do community gold, that is also okay. Like, I'm honestly impressed we got community gold this high. We only have... Actually, no. We only have 120 pounds roughly left to hit the 2,000. Because as of it is now, I will be donating at least 70 pounds myself for what we have between Beepers and Shanna. If someone else donates 30 pounds, then I will donate 100 pounds or whatever else they put in there to match all of it for this stream. Speaking of, we got 16 minutes left, so there's still time. There's still time to make me suffer and or just make me spend more money on this, which honestly, I don't mind. Like, this is worth spending my money on. This charity. Like, I love WDC. I love what they're doing here. It is so good. It is so fun. But yes, as Diggy's mentioning, there's our Be Earth Buddy and WDC stuff. You can donate at the Tiltify there. And as BB is mentioning, every donation made during the stream, I will match the total. There's many incentives, such as the stickers by Mana and Misa, a sticker sheet with art by Positivity, and the Misa tote bag. And we've hit that 800 milestone. And speaking, how many was that? Hello? Let me double check. It is... Oh, wait, I need to get this out of the way real quick to actually see it, ironically. Lionel, 60 pounds! Wow-wee, Lionel, that is a lot! That is a big one! That's okay, though, because that means 130... I can spend 130 pounds to match that. I am okay with that. Again, I said there was no cap. I am sticking to it. Thank you very much, Lionel. Holy crap. So yeah, I'm playing Jump King now, that's for sure, and... honestly, when I match, we will be less than 2 pounds away from hitting the 2,000 goal. Holy crap. The next milestone is practically guaranteed, so I hope you enjoy singing that cover, Misa and Bancha. Like, you're gonna be singing it unless somehow we can't get 2 pounds in the next, 4 hours. That's kinda wild. That is amazing. Holy crap. So yeah, we've basically hit the goal already. I'm so proud of you, gamers. I'm so very happy about this. Thank you very much. It is so appreciated. All your contributions mean a lot. I'm sure Wales.org, I'm sure WDC, Games for Waves, I'm sure they're also going to be very happy that we've managed to hit these goals. Might hit top donut. Yeah, probably. We'll see. We'll see. The night's still young. There's a possibility, though, I'll hit top donut, which is fine. I wasn't aiming for it, but also, I'll take it if that happens. If someone else somehow gets more than that, that's also good, because that means more money to the charity, dang it. But a few people have done multiple donos. That is also true. That is also true. Didn't mean to one-up. Again, it's not about one-upping here. It's about the charity. I don't think they're gonna... At least I'd hope Beepers doesn't take that the wrong way. It's all about just what we're here for. Beer's Buddy, WDC, for the whales, for the dolphins, for the porpoises. It's all... yeah, there's no one-upping in charity. That is correct, Ali. That is absolutely correct. But yeah, I'm so pleased with you, gamers. Good job. Congratulations. Thank you very much, honestly. I'm honestly really glad that Misa included me on this, especially for a charity like this. Admittedly, cetaceans are not my specialty, but again, they are very important. Their conservation is massively important. And, all of you have done so much. All of you have contributed so much between just Beer's Buddy, your incentives, the actual donations, providing one-ups to dolphins and whales. Exactly! Providing one-ups to dolphins and whales. Diggy's got it. Thank you, Diggy. The Gaslight Gatekeep Girl Boss of Charity. Yes! Only amplify, assist, accomplish. Absolutely. But, from the bottom of my heart, thank all of you. Honestly, this goes to Misa, and I'm sure Misa has plenty of words when we get to her stream later down the line, but it's very appreciated. I'm sure everyone here is very appreciative of the efforts we have all put in. Thank you very much. Seriously. It's wonderful. Okay, let's go see some more whale friends and just with joy in our hearts that we've at least accomplished amazing things this weekend. Let's finish this off before we will come on as a treat. And yes, even if there are more donations, I will keep matching them. I will keep matching them for the next 12 minutes until I raid out. Like, I'm not putting that... Like, that promise is still a promise. Ah, beautiful. Like, we've done so much for these guys. We did it. Like, every bit makes a difference, after all. Although now we have weird triangle shenanigans. Whales, why? Yeah, we saving the planet, let's go! That's a little scary. Hello? Okay, there's now violence for some reason. I'm just gonna stay far away from that. At least that doesn't, like, completely dumpster you. How weird. Deep sea squid? Deep sea squid. Hi, deep sea squid. Hello, hello. See you drinking too many Baja Blasts. I mean, yeah, some of you guys get a little too big on the caffeine, so I can see that happening. Let's be honest here. Wait, is that a horseshoe crab? Forget the triangle, that's a horseshoe crab, I think. And another crab, hello? I can't... What kind of crab are you? I can't quite tell from this angle. Deep sea crab? Maybe like... Oh, like a vent crab? Oh, probably the vent crabs. That would make sense. Near thermal vents. If ADHD caffeine just makes you normal. What? Dumbo octopus! Dumbo octopus! Dumbo octopus! Horseshoe crab! Vent crabs! So many friends! Hello, friends! I love Dumbo octopus. They're so cute. Those crabs are venting. I know, they're very sus. But more scientifically, vent crabs hang out near, like, thermal vents and stuff. Like, lots of creatures down here do. And plankton and other, like, single-celled organisms. Like, there's a lot of stuff. A bijou. Bijou? Yeah, bijou. Exactly. The squishies. The squishy babies. I feel like Bijou is some kind of a plushie, and I have somehow gone my entire life without seeing one, and you need to show me immediately through DMs, BB, what Bijou is. Because it sounds familiar, but for some reason I am blanking, and that is a tragedy. Wait, Bijou. Bijou. God, why am I blanking on this? I don't know, probably just all the funny chemicals from actually hitting goals and seeing the ocean and having a good time. That's the Bijou. Bijou's a streamer who points, and she's a Dumbo... Oh! A Dumbo octopus streamer. Oh, I should check them out sometime. That sounds very cute. Oh? Hello? Are those goblin sharks, maybe? Just goblin sharks with their mouths being slightly less spooky, maybe? Hello? Hard to tell, but yeah, no, I think those are gobbo sharks. Hello, gobbo shark. How are you? I think they're supposed to be, but it's hard to tell from this angle. Like, without their mouths being all distended like they tend to be. Oh, Bijou made your gremlin model? Oh, nice, 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 nice. BB's here too, and our friend too. Yeah, I know, BB's here and BB's friends with a lot of us. That's crazy. We love BB in this house. We love and appreciate the BB. What the dog doing? Lots of good stuff. That's so crazy. A quinkadink indeed. Also, oh no, bones, but it's fine. This is basically a natural marine snow cycle of life kind of thing, I'm pretty sure. Like, this is how the ocean depths look like. Whale eventually die of causes, hopefully natural. They fall down to ocean floor. Funny things on ocean floor be like, wow, look at this whale carcass, and then they eat whale carcass, and sometimes it's not a full carcass, sometimes it's just a bunch of particles, which is why it's called marine snow. And they get to bottom of ocean, and many friends eat it. What the slug doing? The slug is currently appreciating our abyssal friends a lot. You are... God, not viperfish. I don't think you're viperfish. Trying to remember the name of these guys, 'cause I know it. It's in my head somewhere. But they're also very cool. Honestly, all deep-sea creatures are very cool, and I wish I could see them without having to, you know, go in a submersible. Unfortunately, if you try to dive down here, you will not get back up. This is not a kind of place you scuba dive normally. Yeah, glowing fish. Although I think they have another name as well, because the thing with fish is that there's a lot... Common names are weird, because, like, you can find fish and be like, that's a fish, but yes, it has, like, 5 different names. But I appreciate them all the same, even if my head do be empty sometimes. Look at him go. I just don't appreciate the giant glowing landmines down here, though. Please get out of my way, giant glowing landmines. Are you chasing me? Or are you just going in... Okay, you're going in a cyclical pattern. Another little spout. We got... God, what is their name? Like, Toti... It starts with a T, I swear. I swear I'm not normally this head empty. Also, please don't electrocute me. But they are also very pretty. Like, honestly, like... It's kind of like a different world when you get to the Abyssal Zone. Like, I've never really appreciated as much as my sluggy predecessor because she was very on top of this kind of thing and had a much better head for memorizing names, but... I hope I've at least done a halfway decent job in her stead. Like, if she was still active and could be a part of this, that would have been an amazing time. But sadly, she is very retired. 5-minute reminder, Vawiwa is live. Okay, okay. I'll keep that in mind. We will be raiding out to Vawiwa in less than 5 minutes. Because it takes like a minute for the raid timer to actually go. So when it hits 59, I think I'll head out. And actually, wait. Let's get the raid message first, just to be safe. Do you got me on that, Diggy? Because honestly, Diggy, I trust you with raid messages any day of the week. You are an absolute magician when it comes to raid messages. If you so choose, if you want to. Goblin Shark, hello, I love you. You got a funny little jaw, too. Are those baby goblin sharks? Oh, that's just... Wait, no, those aren't goblin sharks. Those might be chimeras, actually. No, I think those are chimeras. That would make sense. That's why they're so much smaller. And yes, the giveaway is now closed. VB has accepted a giveaway winner. Carnage has also been a giveaway winner. Wow, that's crazy. Right, because we did have at least 2 giveaways. VB and Carnage. Let's go. Let's go, BB. Let's go, Carnage. Yippee! Good job, good job, good job. Let's go. BB, stay winning. Yeah, 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 yeah. What the dog doing? The dog winning today. Okay, I'm going to try to see if I can find the other thing in the next 3 minutes before we raid out. So I'm trying to get there at 7 on the dot if I can, to make sure it's running smoothly. But these silly little scrimlows keep... Whoa, that's a lot of... Oh, that's going to be hard to get through. Oh boy. Holy crap. I'm going to be a fried slug at this rate. Get me out of there. Abzu and I are going to be our buddy. Yeah, that's a good message, Diggy. Let's go, let's go. And Abzu means water, so it's fitting. We have opened the door to what? I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to finish this off stream, or if I might just make a short stream after, because I'm pretty sure we're a good chunk of the way through the game, but I am not entirely sure. Like, maybe next week I'll just make a quick, like, okay, we're finishing Abzu, and then just kind of chatting, or maybe I'll try my hand at drawing, of all things. That's kind of wild to think about. So I need to get better at drawing. It's been a work in progress on my part. But putting that aside, it's about 2/3 through. Oh no, we'll see, we'll see. I will figure that out on my own time. We're going to be raiding into Vawiwa in the next 3 minutes. She is playing Freddy Fish 2 with Moonhee, and it's going to be a wonderful time. Thank you all very much for coming by and watching me just kind of scrungle around down here in Abzu land. I hope you have also appreciated the fish and our cetacean friends as much as I have. And I'm very thankful that we have hit so many goals today. Like, again, cannot thank you all enough. You have all been a wonderful, wonderful crowd. Nautiloids. Yeah, nautiloids. Maybe a narwhal. Oh no. Shark is trapped. Let's do one final kindness. One final kindness to our shark here, if I can. Be free. Be free, Mr. Great White Shark. Also, holy crap. Oh, this would have been a good time to yeet, but I forgot about that because I'm stupid. Aw, look at that. You know, here, if I can quickly in the next, like, minutes, just let you yeet as many as you want at me. I'm gonna reduce this down to, like, one channel jump real quick. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, yeet. 1 point. No cooldown. This is how we're gonna end it. Annihilate me. Now! Wait, why did it not work? Oh, right! Tits, how could you? I done goofed. I forgot how tits works like that. I have to actually make it 1.32. There we go. Okay, I think it just kind of broke, actually. Maybe? Yeet. Object customizations, channel points, yes. Amount to throw 1 per... Oh! That's why. Okay, I'm sorry. Tits apparently broken. I forgot how tits actually work, so I might be stupid. All the same. That's something. That's better than nothing. That's better than nothing. Just keep tossing as much as you can. But yes, thank you very much for stopping by. It's very appreciated. Let's go say hi to Vawiwa as a treat. Let me make sure I can actually get there real quick. Ow, 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 ow. But it's... Ow! Very... Wow, that's the moon. Very appreciated. Thank you all for stopping by. I will see you around, I don't know, sometime this week, maybe for Pokemon or something. Enjoy the rest of Beerus, buddy, and thank you very much for coming on by. Vawiwa the Dragon, let's go. Let's go say hi. Freddy Fish 2, The Case of the Haunted Schoolhouse. Oh no. Oh no. But thank you so much. And again, we're very close to goal after this, so all you need is like a whopping 2 pounds and we'll hit 2K. Let's go. Let's say hi to Vawiwa, every sluggy. Yeehaw! Yippee! Abzu and I are going to be Earth's buddy. That's correct, Carnage. See you soon. See you around. Yahoo!